Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your December 1st to the 10th, 2019 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's just delve right in, Virgo, and see what this time frame has to offer to you. So what I'm going to start off with doing is taking your fairy guidance and your witchling cards and moving them over to the side. Then I am taking this tarot deck, and I'm putting it over to the side because this will be used for your bonus reading at the end. And now let's just delve in, Virgo, and see what the main deck here, what December 1st to the 10th, 2019 has to offer. Virgo, December 1st to the 10th, 2019. Virgo, December 1st to the 10th, 2019. Virgo, December 1st to the 10th, 2019, Virgo. December 1st to the 10th, 2019, Virgo. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, Virgo, is the Seven of Pentacles, crowned by the Empress, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Three of Cups, the King of Swords. This is an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. Nine of Pentacles, the World, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Now, with the repeat of the number 4, this is telling me to tell you to take care of yourself, really. Take care of yourself, body, mind, and spirit as you are moving forward. Because you're going to have a tendency to overlook you. You're working hard. This is also saying here, be patient, because you are going to reap the rewards that you want. It's not going to be in the time that you thought it would be. This is working in divine timing. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Virgo, December 1st to the 10th, 2019. Virgo, December 1st to the 10th, 2019. Virgo, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here, before I lose it. Love, oh, that's beautiful. And faith, oh, that's a gorgeous, there we go, I can speak. That's a gorgeous combination. December 1st to the 10th, 2019, Virgo. December 1st to the 10th, 2019, Virgo. December 1st to the 10th, 2019, Virgo. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here. Love once again. And this one. Communication. So communicating with love is going to be highly beneficial for you. But we start off here with love. And this says, love, a steadfast embrace of the heart, flows through and from you at all times, for all times. Love is a part of you, and you have to let it shine through. And I'm saying you have to because that is what Spirit is saying. It's saying you need to move forward with love, not with any resentment. Yeah, that's what Spirit is saying. It's like, it's embracing love. It's embracing your truth. It's embracing your heart. It's embracing your power. And as you do so, it's healing and cleansing the sacral chakra, letting go of all negativities, letting go of the past, and really moving yourself in balance forward to your future, to the compassion, to the love, to the joy that you want within your life. Then we have communication. And this says, effective communication builds a deep bond grounded in common trust and understanding. Communication guides you forward. Be very mindful of your words. Be very mindful of yourself as you move forward. The words that you say, the way that you communicate with people is going to be so important during this time. The color that shines through here is orange. That's healing and cleansing your sacral chakra. Once again, letting go of negativities, but not only from this life, from past lives also. Then we have love shining through once again. And this says, love is the base essence of our being, devoid of all pride and fear. It's letting go of the pride and the fear. And it's simply embracing your heart's truth and what your soul says is right. Remember, Spirit always comes from a place of love. And from that place of love, you are going to be empowered. That is the main way that Spirit connects with us in this world. Then we have faith. And this says, spiritual faith is a devoted assurance of the heart. Listen to your heart. Listen to what you love. I believe fully and honestly that we are emotional beings. We are based off of our emotions. Our emotions impact our knowledge, our logic, the way we look at the world, the way we process the world, the way we take things in. So our emotions dictate everything. And you might say, well, Dane, that's really messy. It is. Human beings are messy. There is a lot of chaos in the world. But if you can listen to your heart and say, what is true for my soul? And especially you, Virgo, as such a compassionate, kind person, by listening to your soul, by listening to what is right, you are empowered beyond belief. At your heart, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is hard work. This is patience too. You need to have patience for the seeds that you are planting. The harvest is not going to be ready right now, and there is more cultivating to be done on what it is that you want and how it is that you are moving forward. You are getting blessings right here from the Satyr. He's handing you blessings, and you're leaning against a tree, and you're just not seeing it. Okay? It's kind of like you're looking outward, and you're saying, oh my gosh, I have to do something drastic has to come along, or something to that effect, and it's been right there next to you all along. This love, this beauty, this desire of what you need. You've planted the seeds, and you're going to see that you start reaping the harvest, because it's not going to happen again right away, but you're going to start reaping the harvest right by you, someplace very close to you. And it's going to start within your own self, within your own being. Then you are crowned by the Empress. And the Empress, if you see here, she is pregnant. So it is being pregnant with possibilities. It is sitting there and saying you are crowned by the whole world opening up to you, and you seeing things in a new light, in a new way. You having this cornucopia of opportunities coming to you, this sense of bounty and beauty, and the world opens and you're like, yes, finally I can move forward. Finally I can go after what I want. Finally I can jump and fly and be. And that is what I'm seeing here for you, Virgo. It's like, finally the doors can open. There are possibilities coming to you. There's creativity embracing you. There's a claiming of your throne. There has been a denial of your voice. It's either you have said what other people wanted you to say, or what you thought you were supposed to say, or what you were supposed to do. And now there's a sense of being set free. That's also with communication here. It's a communication from your heart that really needs to be embraced, not simply a communication of what you think people want to hear or what you think you're supposed to say. You're really setting yourself free, and you're really setting the stage for the days, the months, the years to come. And you're really setting actually the stage, yes, for the days, the months, the years to come, but also for 2020, for this next year that is coming. You're setting the stage for you to move forward, for you to embrace what you want, for you to go after what you desire, for you to see more of the endless possibilities, to be on top of the world. Now, your root right here, now this is interesting, because your root isn't as lovely as I would like it to be, as lovely as your crown is. Your root here, and the way I read the Three of Cups, it is simply the way I read them. I know people do disagree, but if I read it another way, it always comes out wrong, so I'm not going to do that to you guys. The Three of Cups for me is trusting somebody and being deceived, being heartbroken, really sitting there, and somebody else really having their own agenda. And you thinking, wow, this person has my back, and they just don't. They just don't. And the Four of Pentacles is an emotional vampire card for me. It is a sense of somebody wanting the prosperity, and the prestige for themselves. Here, you have blessings coming. Here, you have not blessings coming. You have blessings coming, yes, but you have somebody who's going to want to curtail them, somebody who's going to want to take them away. And here, you have prosperities coming, but you have people who look at you and say, well, why not me? Why, Virgo, does it get to be you? Why can't I be happy? Why can't I be prestigious? But this can also be here a sense of, focusing energy in the wrong way because of negativity around you, because of people around you. Now, this can be an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius. This can also be somebody who's manipulating words. This is why communication from your heart is going to be so important. Really basing it off of your emotions. Emotionally, how do you feel? How do you want to move forward? Where is it that you're heading? How is it that you are evolving within yourself? What is it that you want? Because there is going to be somebody who's going to be very good at taking what they see in you and taking your potential, because you have such beautiful potential. You have such a harvest coming, and turning you towards what they want you to see. All right? This is somebody who speaks silken words, somebody who is a little bit too quick to agree with you, somebody who can manipulate things or always turns it back to them. All right? So just be mindful of that person during this time. Here, there is a sense of, now this can be somebody that you trusted with the Three of Cups from long ago, in your past. And this is somebody that you gave your faith to, and they took it away. And now here, you're going to find yourself focusing on the wrong things, focusing on what you think is important instead of what actually is, because of the negative energy that's there. Where it's going to be, it's kind of like that negative energy is there. And so you're going to kind of glance over it and look at something that's a little bit easier to see. Glance over it and look at something that is more easy to see. So here, just be mindful of that. Be mindful that at your root, it's time to see the truth of things. At your root, make sure that you trust yourself. Make sure that you put your faith in yourself and not in everybody else, because you're going to have a tendency to want to do that, to say, oh, this person will handle this and this person will handle that. But make sure that you are trusting your heart. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself, because there is somebody who you're going to put utmost faith into that isn't going to deserve it. And it can also be that you are healing from having put the utmost faith into somebody who really just doesn't deserve it, hadn't earned it. We have the King of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, cutting through doubts and fears, holding your ground. This is being the actor upon the stage. Your mind is keen, is very keen during this time. You're looking towards the future. You have your hand on the world. You have lilies here and roses, all right? There's a sense of love and purity guiding you, guiding your future, guiding the way that you're moving forward, guiding what you desire. So here, with your knowledge, let your heart help. Your heart is impacting your mind. Your mind is echoing your heart. Being very aware of your emotions during this time, especially since you have such a tendency towards compassion, such a tendency towards helping and healing and being with people. Okay, and helping to lift them up. Even if you don't like people, it'll be around animals or plants or something that involves nurturing. It can even be, being rather artistically inclined. Here, there's prosperity leading you forward. You need that outlet of beauty, because if you don't have it, you're going to find that you are very focused on very certain people, very certain things, okay? And it'll become too much for you, because your future is towards what you love. Your future is towards the purity of your heart, the purity of what your soul is calling you to do. But it's also, because lilies represent purity, yes, but they also represent majesty. So the majesty of yourself is moving you forward. The power of your truth, the power of where you want to stand. Gifts are being handed to you that you aren't seeing right now. All right? Because you're going to expect things to be in a very certain way. A very certain way. You're going to say, oh, it has to be like this, oh, it has to be like that. No, keep yourself open. It's very much earth-based. All right? So this gift is very much you-based because you're an earth sign, but it's very much earth-based. It's very kind of organic. It's going to be very sensual to you. It's going to be very rooted in what you desire. And this gift is going to come your way, and it's going to be like, oh my gosh, it was closer than you ever imagined, but you just weren't ready for it. Which then leads to starting to shatter the emotional vampiric energy around you, a shattering of the doubts, the fears, other people's expectations, and a focusing on the prosperity that crowns you, on what you're truly good at where you truly want to be, at how you want to cultivate, create, and manifest your future and define your history. You have prosperity here with the 9 of Pentacles, prosperity, abundance, payoff coming. I like how the 9 moves into the 10. Now, the 10 of Swords, of course, here is especially very bleak, but the 10 of Swords is saying this is a completion of a cycle. This is also the mind. This is doubts. This is fears. This is feeling overwhelmed. This is, overkill. You might be running something over and over and over again in your mind and saying, oh my gosh, if I could relive it, I would do it all differently. You can't. And I hate to say it, but we can't change the past. And do not be a victim to it. Be victorious. Be victorious in the way that you're moving forward. Be victorious in the calling of your heart, your soul, and yourself. Because here there is prosperity. Here there is abundance. But it comes after the desolation. This is the darkness before the dawn. This is that sense of, oh my gosh. This is also that moment if you can't fall asleep at night. The Spirit just showed me this. If you can't fall asleep at night and you start to see the sun coming up and you just feel ill, you're like, oh my gosh, no. That's what this is. This is that, oh my gosh, no. This is like, oh, I can't do this anymore. But here, your prosperity is coming. Your mind is saying you cannot do it. But you're here. If you look at the bigger picture, once you take the covering off the falcon's eyes, the hood off their eyes, once you let yourself look at the bigger picture, you're going to see that the darkness isn't as bleak as you thought it was. And this right here, the Ten of Swords, is how I describe the year of 2019, this year. And now you're having yourself freed from it. This is a completion of a cycle. It's been a 10 of Swords year. It's been a overwhelming year that has ended so much and has opened up gateways for so many people. But it has been one tough year. And now you're moving forward towards prosperity. But you have to you embrace the prosperity, but you walk through the darkness, the night, the apprehensions, the overthinking, the doubting, and it leads to the world opening up to you. It leads to you seeing that blessings are so much closer than you believe. So where are these blessings? How do you move forward? Where are these blessings? And how does Virgo not get caught in the traps of other people's negativity? Where are these blessings? And how does Virgo not get caught in the traps of other people's negativity? Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Okay. And I'm just going to lay these out quietly. There you are. All right. So the very first thing that I see here is that you have the 10 of Swords, and you have the 10 of Swords here. So in the main part of the reading, in the clarifying part of the reading, the 10 of Swords is coming up, and now it's even in a more prevalent spot. So with the 10 of Swords, there's doubt, there's darkness, there's overkill. I mean, come on. This guy has 10 swords lined up neatly in a row in him. He was gone by the first 2, 3 at most? So here, again, overkill. Over analyzing a situation, playing something over and over and over again in your mind. It's now time for hard work, perseverance, and saying nothing and no one is going to stop me. Because you can be stopped. You cannot move forward. You can sit there and doubt. But now that you are looking at things and you're seeing the darkness before the dawn, you're seeing that a new dawn is coming, a new day is coming. You're working hard and you're going after what you desire. As you do so, here, what you're planting, the patience is going to be the hardest thing, and as patience often is. And it is going to make you feel as if you can't move forward, as if, you've given all this time, you've worked so hard, you've come so close to having your crop come in, but here, you just can't. And this is how you move past the negativity of others, is that you realize that you just can. It's hard work, yes, but anything worth having in life is going to be hard. And when it's too easy, when it seems to be a gift, because that's what it's going to be hard but easy at the exact same time. Okay? You might not see it right away. You are crowned by the Hanged Man, by looking at everything differently. That's the thing with you being the Empress. That's the thing with you being pregnant with possibilities. All right? You're seeing the whole world differently than everybody else. This here is saying that you have a vision that other people will not understand. You have a way of looking at things that other people will not comprehend. You're seeing it all differently. Do not lose your voice because it's not like everybody else's. The Nine of Swords says you have worry, you have doubt, you have fear. Other people aren't seeing it because they are thinking that you're riding high. Kind of like the Frank Sinatra song. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. So here, as the world opens, you're going to doubt, can I do this? Can I move forward this way? You're going to climb out of the ladder of despair. And the answer is yes, you can. Yes, you can achieve what you want. Yes, you can go after your dreams. Yes, you can. Do not doubt yourself so profoundly, because it is going to be the doubt that cripples you. It is going to be the discord between your emotions and your mind, or the fact that your emotions are in disarray. It can be that you're out of tune with what you were put on this earth to do. And Virgo, what that means is step back. Step back and look at your heart. Look at yourself. And it might take a very long time to sit there and say, what is it that I need? Because here, as you have deception come in, you have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess says that you are looking at yourself. And the High Priestess is my favorite card in every single tarot deck. So here, she's looking at, she's looking at a deeper truth. The moon guides her. She knows that everything moves within a cycle. But this is seeing the truth behind the mask of people. And that's also here. You're seeing the truth behind the mask of people. You're seeing who they truly are, not just who they want you to be. And as you do that, you're going to be disappointed. Why? Because people stink. I mean, not all people, but a majority of people have their goals themselves at their center and can't see the nose in front of their face. So here, as the veil is lifted from your eyes, as you are seeing the truth of things, you're working on your harvest, which is at your center right here. The Seven of Pentacles repeats. And here, as you break away from the negativity of others, you work on what it is that you're cultivating, what it is that you're creating as you move forward. This brings you to you being the Knight of Pentacles. You are represented by the Pentacles in the Minor Arcana. You are represented by the Hermit in the Major Arcana. You are slowly and steadily moving forward in your passion, in your truth, in your creativity, Spirit is saying. Okay? And it doesn't have to be that you are going to be artistic. It does mean here that there's a creative way that you are going to be solving problems, that you are going to be moving forward. But again, you're not going to be moving forward as quickly as you would like. So patience is paramount here. Patience is the key. Everything is changing. The Wheel of Fortune. Your life is doing a 180. Everything is changing. You're going to have your highs and your lows. You're going to have your blissful moments, and you're going to have a sense of just wanting to pull your hair out. You're going to feel like you're on a roller coaster ride. Your life is doing a 180. And so this means if you're riding a high, you're going to have a low. But for a lot of you, you're not riding the high yet. This means that your low is going to turn around. Everything is doing a 180. It is leading you towards hard work and prosperity. It is going to be hard work to cultivate the prosperity that you want. I love this progression of the 7 and then the 8, the digression of the 8 and then the 7. It means that you are falling into a pattern with yourself. You have the Emperor right here. This is an Aries energy, a time frame of May 21st to April 20th. You are embracing your truth and your passion as you embrace your prosperity. Okay, you are the actor upon the stage within this clarifying. You have a tendency to want to be behind the scenes, but you're also thrust forward. Yeah, with the King of Swords also here, because you have the Empress here. You have the King here in your original reading. King of Swords and Empress. Okay? Here you have the Emperor. And the Emperor is saying, again, you are thrust out. You are the actor upon the stage. The Empress that is crowning you, excuse me, means that you will feel more comfortable behind the scenes. All right? So you're going to have a bit of that battle with yourself during this time. It's kind of like being center stage, but not liking it. Your humanity is going to be the greatest power that you have. It is going to be part of your most profound truth. All right? You're not going to get everything right. You're going to fall and stumble, just like David and Solomon in the Old Testament and the Torah. But as you learn, as you build your connection with the divine, as you say, okay, I erred. To err is to be human. It's a very old quote. So to make mistakes is to be human. To learn from them is to start embracing greatness. And you are claiming that throne by embracing your greatness. Because if you don't, you'll be like Nero, who plays his fiddle as Rome burns, who just sits there and thinks of himself. Then you have Justice. This is a Libra energy, a time frame of September 23rd to October 22nd. You are cutting through doubts and fears. You are finding your balance. You are rising. You are claiming your truth. You are letting your voice be heard. Do not get so caught up on rules, especially when it's over the Ten of Swords, because this is, the darkness before the dawn. This is, being too much within your own mind. You can be very caught up on rules and procedures, and things have to be done a very certain way. There's also a rigidity to the Emperor that can be embraced within justice. But know here that if you lighten up on yourself, which is going to be very important, you will see yourself, excuse me, you will see yourself move forward in justice and in balance, cutting through doubts and fears, and embracing your prosperity. This leads you to the Nine of Swords. This leads you to, yes, doubts and fears, hard work and perseverance that leads you forward. I left this 7, 8, 9. The 9 is thinking, I can't. You see here, this is actually a ladder. Is it a painful ladder? Absolutely. It most definitely is. But it is a ladder to pull yourself up. And it says here, do not let yourself overthink, overanalyze, and rob yourself of the beauty that divinity is handing you. Divinity is handing you something extraordinary. Your subconscious message is the 8 of Wands. Everything is changing, and everything will be changing rather quickly. Taking it all in, looking at the different ways to move forward. So know here you have, again, another 8. So this is a very serious time for you. Again, do not let things be so serious that you miss the joy of it all. Rapid change. As you look at your future, the 3 of Wands. As you look at your ships going out, as you see your prosperity coming in, there's a change in your prosperity. There's a change in your passion. Embrace it. Embrace the opportunities that are coming your way and listen to your heart. All right, Virgo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. It is always a pleasure reading for you. Bye.